Hello everyone, welcome back to Careers360. We will discuss about Kalindi College in this video in detail. We will discuss the seat matrix, we will discuss the placement stats, and we will compare the cutoffs of this year round 2 with the last year round 3 so that you can have an idea of what to expect in your next round. Before moving forward, if you are interested in applying to the Indian campuses of the foreign universities like Bristol, like Victoria University, you can text us foreign, F-O-R-E-I-G-N foreign on this WhatsApp number 8130376334, or you can call on this number. And if you're not getting into any good government university through CUET or through any other entrance exams and you're willing to apply to top private colleges in India, you can text us apply, APPLY apply on the same number. And our team will reach out to you. They'll help you out in the whole admission process. They'll help you figure out your college under your budget and as per your preference. This series of information is presented by Amity University, which is among the top private universities in India and among the top 3% universities globally. So Kalindi College was established in 1967 and it falls in the rank band of 201 to 300 in the NIRF ranking. The campus size is 8.25 acres and the total student count for UG 4 years is 3723. So it's an all girls college, that's why there's no male count. So the female count is 3723. Outside state students are 60.46% and within state students are 39.54%. The total faculty count is 202. Let's have a look at the placement statistics in 22-23. 1345 students got admitted, 1112 students graduated, out of which only 14 students got placed and 74 opted for higher studies. The placement percentage is very low, 1.35%, and it has been very low consecutively. Every year by year, the placement percentage has been low. The median CTC was around 3 lakh rupees. In 23-24, 1275 students got admitted, out of which 1167 got graduated, and only 18 students got placed, 126 opted for higher studies. Placement percentage was 1.73%. So almost 2.94 LPA ka CTC. 24-25, 1678 students got admitted, out of which 1564 graduated, only 14 got placed and 58 opted for higher studies. 0.93% was the placement percentage, even lower than the first year. Only 3.9 LPA was the median CTC. So the placement records are very disturbing of Kalindi College. Let's have a look at the seat matrix. For this, you can take a screenshot of this. This is the seat distribution. So we're not going to read out the whole thing. So you can take a screenshot. For BA Honours Economics, 31 for open category, 21 for OBC NCL, 12 for SC, 6 for ST, 8 for EWS, 4 for PWD, 4 for children of widows, 4 for Kashmiri migrants, and so on. For BA Honours English, 31 for open category. For Geography, 23 for open category, Hindi 31 for open category, for History 31 for open category, BA Honours Journalism 23 for open category, BA Honours Pol Science 62 for open category, BA Honours Sanskrit 31 for open category, BA Program Commerce plus Computer Applications 3 for open category, and so on. BA Program Commerce plus Economics 5 for open category, and so on. BA Program Commerce plus Geography 3 for open category, and so on. BA Program Commerce plus History 2 for open category, and so on. BA Program Commerce plus Mathematics 4 for open category, and so on. For BA Commerce plus Pol Science 5 for unreserved, and so on. For BA Computer Applications plus Economics 5 for unreserved, and so on. For Computer Applications plus Geography 3 for unreserved, and so on. For Computer Applications plus Mathematics 5 for unreserved, and so on. For Economics plus Geography 7 for unreserved, and so on. For Economics plus History 7 for unreserved, and so on. For Economics plus Mathematics 5 for unreserved, and so on. For Economics plus Pol Science, 14 for unreserved, and so on. For BA Program Geography plus History, 2 for unreserved, and so on. For Geography plus Mathematics, 3 for unreserved, 2 for OBC NCL, and so on. Now for Geography plus Pol Science, 8 for unreserved, and so on. For BA Program History plus Music, 2 for unreserved, and so on. For Pol Science plus History, 6 for unreserved, and so on. For Music plus Pol Science, 3 for unreserved, 2 for OBC, and so on. For Sanskrit plus Economics, 2 for unreserved, and so on. For Sanskrit plus Geography, 2 for unreserved, and so on. For Sanskrit plus History, 6 for unreserved, and so on. Sanskrit plus Music, 3 for unreserved. Sanskrit plus Pol Science, 6 for unreserved. BCom, 46 seats and 31 for OBC NCL. For BCom Honours, 23 for unreserved and 16 for OBC NCL, and so on. Now for BSc Honours Botany, 16 for unreserved, 11 for OBC NCL, and so on. For BSc Honours Chemistry, 16 for unreserved, and so on. For BSc Honours Computer Science, 23 for unreserved, and so on. For BSc Honours Mathematics, 15 for unreserved. For BSc Honours Physics, 15 for unreserved. For BSc Honours Geology, 16 for unreserved. For BSc program Life Sciences, 31 for unreserved, 21 for OBC. For BSc program Physical Science with Computer Science/IP, 23 for unreserved, and so on. So if you look at the total seat matrix, unreserved category 598 seats, 407 for OBC NCL, 230 for SC, 114 for ST, 154 for EWS, 77 for PWD, and 77 each for children of widowed of armed forces and Kashmiri migrants. Now let us compare the cutoffs of this year round 2 with the last year round 3 so that you can draw an inference of what to expect in the round 3 this year. So for BA Honours Economics, this year 606.14, last year it was 669.08. For BCom, 624.87 this year, last year it was 714.77. For BA Honours English, 587.95 this year, last year it was 693.86. For BA Honours Geography, 572.26, last year it got closed in the round 2 itself. Now for BA Honours History, 547.72 this year, last year it got closed in the round 2 itself. For BA Honours Journalism, 638.93 this year, last year it was 666.54. For BCom Honours, 700.97 this year round 2, last year round 3 it was 737.9. Now for BA program History plus Pol Science, this year it is 606.39, last year it got closed. For BA program Economics plus Mathematics, 581.64 this year round 2, last year it got closed in the round 2 itself. BA program Geography plus History, 579 this year in the round 2, last year it got closed in the round 2 itself, that is why we do not have the data. For BSc Honours Botany, 495.79 this year round 2, last year it was 476.02 in the round 3. BA program Economics plus Pol Science, 556.63 this year in the round 2, last year it got closed. BA program Geography plus Pol Science, 556.03 this year in the round 2, last year it got closed. BA program Computer Applications plus Economics, 549.96 this year, last year it was 683.15. For BA Honours Pol Science, 584.46 this year, last year it was 674.23. For BA program Economics plus History, 546.99 this year, last year it got closed. For BA program Economics plus Geography, 543.16 this year, last year it got closed. For BSc Honours Chemistry, 264.14 this year, last year it was 346.52. For Computer Applications plus Mathematics, BA 524.29 this year, last year it was 622.93. For Computer Applications plus Geography, 514.39 this year, last year it was 533.99. This year, Computer Science BSc Honours 504.54, last year it was 574.11 in the round 3. For BSc program Life Sciences, 502.24 this year, last year it was 447.25. For BA program Geography plus Mathematics, 483.71 this year, last year it got closed. For BA program History plus Music, 475.8 this year, last year it got closed. For BA program Music plus Pol Science, 475.6 this year round 2, last year it got closed in the round 2 itself. BSc Honours Mathematics, 447.12 this year, last year it got closed. For BSc Honours Physics, this year 250.41, last year it was 401.73 in the round 3. Sanskrit plus Music, 310.35 this year, 529.69 in the last year round 3. BA program Sanskrit plus Pol Science, 289.98 this year, last year it was 441.37 in the round 3. BA program Sanskrit plus History, 263.31 this year, last year it was 208.43. BSc program Physical Science with Computer Science, Information Practices, 254.09 this year, last year it got closed. BSc Honours Geology, 510.29 this year, last year it was 497.67 in the round 3. BA Honours Hindi, 192.35 this year, last year it was 317.91. The competition for Hindi has decreased significantly, that's why the cutoff have dropped so much. BA Honours Sanskrit, 109.11 this year, last year it was 260.3. Now if you are having any confusion, any problems in navigating through the whole DU counselling process, because it is a very complex process, you can text us DU on WhatsApp on this number 8130376334, and our team of counsellors, they will reach out to you, they'll help you in the whole process. This series of information is presented by Amity University, which is one of the leading universities in India and among the top 3% universities globally. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next one.